What if I told you that your Instagram could go faster than ever with just a few tweaks? In this video, I'm gonna give you the exact formula that I gave to my client, Trent Harrison, who went from 7,000 followers to over 1 million followers on social media, and that's just on his Instagram alone. We're not even talking about his TikTok. And make sure you stick around to the end because I'm gonna teach you the one mistake that every single trainer makes that hurts their engagement and kills their account. If you're new to the series, my name is Brian Mark, and in this series, I'm teaching you how to turn your Instagram into a money-making machine. This is part 2 of our video series, so if you're sick of posting content that gets no views, and you're frustrated because you're spinning your wheels trying to figure out what's gonna go viral and what's not, in this video, I'm gonna give you the exact formula to consistently create viral content that attracts clients and makes you money. Now, before I get into this formula, I'm gonna teach you this: consistency, quality, then volume. See, most personal trainers struggle for one of two reasons. One, you're trying to get the quality perfect before you get consistent, and so you're trying to craft the perfect post on social media in order to get you going. But because you don't know what the perfect post is, you just don't post. Or number 2, you know that you need to post more on social media, so you start posting 1 to 2 times a day, but your content sucks and it's all getting no engagement, so you're basically posting more content. So first, you need to get consistent. My definition of consistent is once a day, every day, 7 days a week. It's not that hard. Saturday and Sunday, you can post a picture of you and your family out for a walk, or a selfie of you in the mirror. Post once a day, every day, 7 days a week. What should you post? Document your journey. Whatever it is that you're doing in your business, life, relationships, etc., post a picture of that on social media. Post a quick video update of you at the Canucks game. Post a quick photo update of your meal plan for the day. Post a video of you working out in the gym. Go for a walk and talk about a mindset shift that you went through. Talk about the book that you're reading. Whatever it is, just document what you do on a day-to-day basis that would make people want to follow your journey, and imagine your Instagram like a reality TV show. Now, once you start posting consistently on social media and you've got the consistency down, once a day, every day, 7 days a week, then we can start going into quality. Now, in this video, I'm going to give you the definition of quality, and I'm going to teach you exactly what type of content you should be posting on your social media if you want to go viral, sign clients, and make money. I'm also going to give you the exact content schedule that you should use, and there's 4 different types of content we're going to talk about in this video. Now, the first type of content that I want to go over is transformative content. The reason that transformative content is one of the most important content types that you can post is because your audience can see yourself in the transformation. Now, my definition of transformative content is this post as an example, where I talked about how 7 years ago I had a drug addiction and then I overcame that and I became a business owner. This sort of transformative journey can take my audience from where I used to be to where I am now so that they can see themselves in my story. Now, not everybody's been through an addiction, but everybody can relate to the adversity that I went through when I was struggling and at my rock bottom moment. So when I write about that story about how I started out here and I had to go through all these trials and tribulations to become the person that I am today, my audience can see themselves in my struggle, which makes me more relatable to them, more likely to follow me, more likely to share my content, more likely to comment, more likely to like. Post this type of content once per week on your newsfeed. This can be your before and after story, a client's before and after story. You can talk about a mindset transformation you went through. For you ladies out there, I know a lot of women talk about how they go through like a skincare transformation. So before they started taking care of their skin to after they started taking care of their skin, before they started taking care of themselves to after they started taking care of themselves. Any sort of story where you can show a before and after is going to be an effective way to demonstrate your expertise. Now, the second type of content you want to post is relatable stories. Now, my definition of relatable stories is connection content. What I mean by connection content is give your audience something that they can connect to outside of what you do for work. Example, if you have a dog, show your dog. If you like to go for walks, show you going for a walk. If you have a spouse that you care about, talk about your family in your posts. Show your audience something outside of what you do as a business offer. Give them something to grip onto that they can relate to that's not related to your business. If you're a Canucks fan, you can post about that. If you're a vegan, you can post about that. So I like to post a lot of funny content because it makes me laugh. Give your audience something that they can relate to that's outside of what you do for work. The third type of content I want you to post is value-packed reels. Now, my definition of a value-packed reel is one that's positioned step by step by step by step, where your audience member could watch the video, get immediate value, be able to take action right after the video and get results in their life. Unless your content is that good, people aren't going to save it, share it, like, comment, or follow. A lot of people that are posting value content on social media, the content isn't actually good, and people couldn't actually lose weight from following it, which is why it never goes viral and you never sign clients. So posting value content means that it's step by step by step by step and actionable. Give your audience something that they can take and use today. This will force them to want to come back to your page to save your content and to follow you. Now, once a week, I would post a mindset related post. The reason I'd only recommend doing this once a week is because you're not a mindset coach, right? Too many online fitness coaches think that a value post is like, here's how to be happier. That's not giving your audience value. Your audience needs to be able to grip onto something, which is why I recommend once a week you post a mindset related reel, because you're obviously doing something for your own mindset if you're an entrepreneur or you're successful, or you're fit, you're in shape, you're healthy. So share a mindset that you use to keep yourself in check and give your audience value by telling your own story and how you use this mindset principle. Now we've talked about what to post on your newsfeed, let's talk about your Instagram stories. This is part 2. This is the thing. Most of my sales on my Instagram come through my Instagram stories. So having a dialed in Instagram story game is gonna give you an edge on your competition because most people don't understand this stuff. Now I'm gonna give you a schedule that I'd recommend that you stick to every single day, and then I'm gonna give you a schedule that you can stick to throughout the week. So every single day I want you talking to your Instagram stories. Now my definition of talking to your Instagram stories is literally pull out your phone, tell them something you're doing throughout the day, tell them a mindset shift that you went through, tell them about the food that you're eating, talk to your audience. Most people do not talk on camera. As a result, they do not build trust with you. When you talk on video, you activate what's called a parasocial relationship, which refers to the relationship that an audience member has with a member of the media. Their same neurons fire in their brain as if they're having a conversation with their friend. The more that you talk on video, the more that people are gonna trust you and wanna buy from you. The second thing you need to post every single day is social proof. The reason for this, there's no reason for people to reach out to you unless they understand that by reaching out to you, they're gonna get results like this. So every single day you wanna demonstrate your expertise by showing clients that have used your advice to get results in their life. Another thing you can do is you can also post your own transformation, and you can do this once or twice a week. Just document the experience that you went through to become the person that you are today on your Instagram stories with a visual. Third thing I want you to do is I want you to post behind the scenes workouts. If you're a fitness coach, you should be documenting what you're doing on a day-to-day basis and showing yourself leading by example. Show 1 to 2 videos if you're working out in the gym. You can put some text overlay over the workout video showing what you're doing as a split, or you could also take your audience through your entire workout and show them all the exercises that you're doing. Now the fourth thing that you want to do throughout the day is interactive polls and stories. You could do this by doing a Q&A in your story. You could also just throw up a poll, what do you struggle with more, diet or exercise? But throw polls in your story throughout the day, every day, so that people consistently engage with your Instagram story so that they're conditioned to do so. I would do at least 1 poll per day where people can vote on something. Now, that's the daily schedule. That's the stuff you do every single day. Twice a week, you're gonna post a call to action on your Instagram stories. Call to action is exactly what it sounds like. It is a call to take action. Now, there's 2 different types of call to actions you can post: direct call to actions and indirect call to actions. A direct call to action is one where you're making an offer specifically. Example, this is my best client transformation. She lost 15 pounds in 90 days. If you want results like this, vote here. 1 call to action per week should be an indirect call to action. Example, I just put together a free ebook to help you lose 20 pounds. If you want it, vote below. Or steal my exact glute workout that helped me build a giant peach. If you want it, vote here. Both of these call to actions will cause warm leads in your audience to vote on the polls. Those warm leads are people that we can reach out to and interact with. Part number 3, posting content that doesn't suck. Again, once you get consistent, then you have to get good. I've given you the types of content that you should post, but I haven't taught you how to structure the content, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. Step number 1, turn all of your how-to videos into don't-do videos. Most of you dorks are posting content like 3 tips to help you lose weight. Eat this apple and you'll burn body fat. Squat like this if you wanna grow your glutes. Boring. You sound like every other dork on the internet. If you wanna grow on social media, you need to capture their attention by saying something negative to start the video. Now, I'm not saying you need to be a negative person, but I'm saying that your first line needs to grab their attention with a negative statement. As an example, instead of 3 tips to help you lose weight, here are the 3 biggest mistakes you're making that are causing you not to burn body fat. Instead of eat this apple, you could say stop eating this fucking cheeseburger if you want to burn body fat. Instead of squat like this if you want to grow your glutes, you can say the worst mistake that you can make in your squats that's going to ruin your back and not grow your glutes is this. Thing number 2, put viral packaging on every single video. My definition of viral packaging is simple. Part number 1, a negative hook. Use words like stop, steal, don't, avoid a mistake. Part number 2, insert humor right after the hook. This is where you can make a joke or be a little bit cheesy or even tone down a little bit after your negative hook. Throw out the fucking cheeseburgers if you want to burn body fat. And make sure you save this video because I'm going to teach you exactly what to eat. So the second line of the video should basically ease the negative hook that you just made. Another example. This is the worst mistake you can make in your squat that's going to ruin your back and not grow your glutes. But don't worry, girl, let me put you on some game. The third part of viral packaging is step-by-step actionable value. This is where you want to break your value into digestible components, like my 4-part viral packaging series. Part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. It's very simple, easy to follow, easy to understand. You need to package your value in a step-by-step format so you give your audience something to take away. The 4th part of viral packaging is always doing a CTA. As an example, make sure you save this video and follow for more. Leave a comment below if this was valuable. If this was valuable, share this with a friend that needs to see it. Always have a CTA at the end of your videos. Tell your audience what to do and they'll do it. And lastly, the biggest mistake you're making in your Instagram that's causing you not to grow is you're speaking to everyone. But Brian, I can help men and women burn body fat and gain lean muscle tissue. Yeah, so can Lee Norton. So can the best coaches on the internet. So if you're gonna be a generalist, you're now competing with some of the top online coaches on the internet. Versus if you become a specialist, where there's only a certain amount of people that are serving this niche, automatically you're gonna stand out from the crowd because your content's gonna be different. Your goal should not be create better content. Your goal should be create different content. You need to create content that stands out in the newsfeed. And an easy way to do that is to choose a niche that you wanna specialize in, whether that be a person like busy moms or a problem like restrictive dieting. Choose one of these niches, a person or a problem, and make sure all of your content is about that specific thing. One of my best clients, Clayton Snyder, uses the word busy mom in every single one of his videos. Now, I'm not saying you need to go to that extreme, but what I am saying is by choosing a niche, your Instagram account's gonna grow, you're gonna get more people reaching out to you, and you're gonna become a specialist very fast versus speaking to everyone and competing with coaches like Layne Norton. Now you know exactly how to grow on Instagram, but you don't know how to book sales calls. In the next video, I'm gonna teach you exactly what to do so you can start booking 5 to 10 sales calls every single week with your ideal clients. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like the video, and leave a comment below if this was valuable, and I'll see you in the next one.